Hey guys, coming to you with a quick video on my top tips to minimize frizz and what I do to help my hair not be as frizzy and my washing goes to last a little bit longer. So I have my notebook here to read them. I have six things that I do to minimize my hair and help my hair not get as frizzy and as dry. So the first tip is to embrace your frizz. This is super important because if you accept that you're gonna have frizz, then it won't be so bad when your hair is frizzy and it won't seem like you have a lot of frizz. So if curly hair, natural hair is gonna have frizz no matter what. There's no such thing as having hair that's completely frizz free. It's just impossible. And if anybody has frizz free hair even right after you wash it, please let me know because I would like to check that out. But so that's most important, super important. Just embrace your frizz. You're gonna have frizz, so just embrace it. Once you embrace it, then it won't seem as bad. And then the second tip is to do a cold rinse in the shower. Once I wash my hair, deep condition, my final rinse when I'm rinsing out my products, which is my deep conditioner, is to do a cold rinse. Or even if I co-wash, then I'm gonna do a cold rinse in my hair. Now I take a really hot shower, so sometimes what I do is I'll just leave the conditioner in my hair, finish showering, get dressed, and then rinse it off in the sink. Is that serious? Like, I hate cold water. So that might be something that you can do if you like to bathe with hot water as well, because I do not like cold water at all. But the cold rinse just helps the cuticles in your hair just seal, and it makes it less frizzy and helps it retain the moisture that you put in when you use your conditioners and deep conditioners. So the final rinse just kind of locks everything in with cold water, just like how when you wash your face, you have to apply cold water to kind of close out your pores. You know, you open them up with the warm water, you know, cleanse it, and then you go ahead and do your final rinse as cold water to close everything back up. So that's number 2. The third tip is that once I'm done rinsing everything off, I use a t-shirt. You can use a t-shirt or a microfiber towel to your hair. So I usually just use a t-shirt. I do have a microfiber towel somewhere around my house, but I don't know where it is. So I usually just get a big t-shirt, wrap my hair around it, and then let it soak up the water for like 5-10 minutes, and then I go ahead and apply my product. So some people use cotton towels and it doesn't do anything to their hair, it doesn't make it any frizzy, but for me the t-shirt really helps not give my hair a lot of friction, and I have very frizz prone hair. So that's my third tip. Number 4 is to let your hair air dry, and do not let your hair air dry, and while you're letting it air dry, do not touch it. Don't touch your hair while it's wet. Let the product set and dry in your hair. Like some people diffuse. I normally air dry because I feel like when I diffuse my hair it gets even more frizzy, like, or maybe I don't have the technique down, but it just didn't work for my hair when I tried it. So I usually let my hair air dry and I don't touch it when it's wet. I prefer to wash my hair, let it air dry, and then like go out and run errands and stuff, because I feel like it dries faster when I'm out of the house, like running to the store and stuff like that. So I do not touch my hair while it's wet. I wait till it's completely dry to put it in my pineapple to go to sleep, or, you know, to do anything with it. I don't touch it while it's wet. So let it completely dry before you go ahead and try to style it or put it away, or put it away. Number 5, my number 5 tip is to use a satin bonnet or a satin pillowcase to avoid friction and just maintain the moisture in your hair. The satin bonnet has really helped my hair at night. I feel like it's breaking less, it's less frizzy. I feel like it retains the moisture better. So I use a satin bonnet. I have probably like 5 or 6 in my house, and I have one like next to my bed, one in the living room. Like, I have them everywhere. Usually when I get home, my style of choice is usually the wash and go. So as soon as I get home from like work or whatever, I go ahead and put it up in a pineapple, put my satin bonnet on, and that's how I'm walking around my house. Like if I'm not going anywhere else, I'm gonna have my satin bonnet on. Now, don't wear it outside. I don't wear it outside. I don't do that. But inside my house, I put it on. If I'm gonna watch TV, turning on my Netflix, I go ahead and put it on. I'm not gonna have my hair rubbing all over the sofa and stuff like that, so I put it on. I don't use a satin pillowcase just because I have oily skin, so it's prone to like acne and stuff like that, and I just feel like the oils from my hair are gonna get on my face and stuff, so I prefer to have a satin bonnet. And I actually got an extra large one from Sally's, and I'm trying to find like the bigger size one, so it's because sometimes the smaller ones they're like, you know, they want to come back here, and I mean, so if you guys know where I can find like a really big satin bonnet, please let me know down in the comment section, because I am looking for a larger one. I've noticed that my hair needs a larger one in order to keep everything in there for it not to fall off at night. But use a satin bonnet, use a satin bonnet. My last tip is to not manipulate your hair on a daily basis. So try to leave your hair alone. Sometimes we want to do so much styling and you know, adding products and trying a million and one things, but our hair likes to have a routine. Our hair does not like to be manipulated on a regular, so that's why wash and goes are my style of choice, just because I can wash, apply my products, let it dry, and then, you know, whatever pieces get dry, I can just go ahead and re-moisturize those and put it in a satin bonnet, and that's it. I'm not combing through it. I'm not, you know, trying to twist it, braid it, or anything like that. I usually wash my hair maybe every 4 days. I'll go ahead and wash it just because I feel like it's getting dry and I don't want to have to comb it out or do anything in order to apply moisture. I'd rather just wash it and then start over. So those were my top tips on minimizing frizz for your hair, especially if you like to wear wash and goes. But those are the tips that have worked for me. I mean, I've been natural all my life. I've been natural, but over the last maybe 2 years, I've really started to take care of my hair, and those are the tips that have worked for me. So that's it. Those are my top tips. So if you guys have any suggestions or videos that you guys would like to see, please leave them down below in the comment section. Leave me comments, any suggestions, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.